it's Phoenix Genesis. I'm in my survival world, my main Phoenix Genesis survival world. This is in uh, a creative copy because I want to show you this Clocktower XP mob grinder, and it's really big, and I just want to be able to fly up and really get you a nice feel. This took me months and months and months to do. So again, you can build these big projects in survival. I do not build them in one go because they take so long, and you just, but as you're mining, like I've dug out a big subway system in my world. So as you're mining, you'll come across, blocks that you can use, or you're just digging in general and or trading with villagers. And you just, when you get enough, you can go back, do a little bit more, take a break, especially if it's a repetitive pattern like the bottom. It's just such a big grind to build it. So just take your time and but when it's done, when you're doing it, you're like, why did I do that? But when it is done, you're happy it's done. So anyway, here's a small there was a XP grinder down here, and I kind of made a platform here, and I have a tunnel system, train tunnel system through the mines to kind of get to here, because you notice there's no railroad. You don't always have to make roads and railroads to certain places in your world. Yeah, I have to finish that one. There's no supports for it. Anyway, it's always a work in progress in your world. That's what makes you come back to it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you kind of a perspective to see how big this is. So this was here first, and then I decided to build this. And for a mob grinder, I wanted to maximize the mob, so I didn't want anything else spawning. So what a perfect place and put it right smack in the ocean with really nothing else out here. So we'll take a little peek at what I built here. So before it gets dark. So here's the bottom, just your basic, your andesite and your granite. That's it. Easily obtainable blocks just from, digging out things, and, sandstone. And I think this color combination is really nice. And I like the end rods kind of are very modern. And again, even though it's a water building, I like little water features like this. Just give it a little animation and nice little platform here for the docking your boat. Oh, it's gonna get dark, so well, you can see it all lit up, and then I'll slap a bed down and sleep, and you can see it pretty much it's uniform on all sides. And I wanted to go with kind of an Arabic feel here. I just like that. And even though I call it the clock tower, I think Zach named it that. I didn't really, there's no clock here, but anyway, it just kind of looks like a big clock tower. So this is it. Let me see. There's a bed up here. I can sleep so you can see it at night and kind of at day. Yeah, here's a nice little bed. Oh, there's a bed here somewhere. Yes, there is. Yes, bed. And I always like to have double beds in case, you have someone that you're giving a little world tour. Anyway, it's not nighttime yet, but I did reset the spawn point for this. It's just a copy, so I'm not keeping it anyway. But anyway, yeah, look at that. That took forever to build. And I try to, again, make this similar pattern here. I wanted windows here, but not windows there. And then let's see. And there it is. Of course, here you have water channels, your typical four-way water channels. So, four sections where the mobs can spawn. Yes, well, I don't know why those stupid llama traders up there. And even though this is slabs, he's not supposed to spawn on slabs. But anyway, the mobs come here, run around the dark, fall in this little water part, and then drop down. Well, you don't have them dead. You just want to have them weakened, and then you just kind of one whack with the sword does the trick, and you get lots of XP and loot. And we like our XP and loot, so we have little chests right here. See, they come right down there, and you go whack, 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 and get them. And sometimes they may get stuck, so I like to have a little area in here where I can actually go in, or maybe by accident the glass gets broken, so I want to be able to repair that, and so you can see how far they fall from up there. So I always, in these grinders, I find it's good to just have a little area where you can go in. The Clock Tower XP Mob Grinder, Phoenix Genesis, July 19th, 2021. I think this was one of the last things I finished before I took like 5 months off Minecraft, just to do other things. Yeah, and there I got some, things ready, like some steak and some golden carrots and baked potatoes. That's for brewing for potion of night vision because I'm here at the water. So I have a bunch of that right there. And yeah, that took a long while to get to. I wanted to just stuff I had whacked and put up here for also I like to make areas in my world where maybe this is a special thing like the golden carrots and you have to come really far to get this certain item that you wouldn't get normally, and it kind of gives me a reason to go around my survival world, because otherwise if everything's stored at, say, your main base, then you're never going to travel your world. And I like to have different areas. It's survival. I like to be adventurous in survival and go to these different areas. But yeah, I try to keep the design, detailed. It's got some nice depth here, some symmetry, but also a little interesting. And go here, and your basic stuff: ender chest, anvil. If you drop down here, oops, that's a ladder. I didn't want to show you that one. I want to show you this one. And here we've got a little cartography table, a little crafting table, and then a chest. Here's the where everything comes and drops down, the loot. So it goes here, then it drops in here, and then down in there. And then we can go down now, the nice ladder. See, I tried to have a little bit of glass so you get kind of a view, even though there's not much to see, but still, just so you don't feel so trapped in here. It's kind of, oops, and then we can go there, or what is this? This one goes to, what's in this floor? Oh yeah, this goes out to the balcony area. So this is, and you kind of have a nice, I love that view. It's like, how big this was building it. It was so hard. I don't know how many really big things. Oh yeah, and this is the glide area. So this is if I want to glide out. So we're gonna go back over here again and continue down to the bottom. It is so big. Yeah, I'm still not done with the woodland mansion, my custom woodland mansion that I first built in my super flat. Now I've been slowly building it for like 2 years. Oh, and I like how the water's kind of this kind of like raised a little bit and invisible. Kind of like an infinity pool. I really like the look of that. And there we can see how big this is. And of course I don't want it too lit enough, but not too lit. Down here, of course, I don't want any mobs spawning right here. I'm going to have to terraform over there. That kind of got messed up when I erased part of my world to get new features. So you can see how nice it looks lit up too. And there's a nice mine under here too. There's a lot of stuff to do over here. So, and yeah, strategically I placed a little, what I call Jumanji Island nearby. So when I'm up on the tower, can I glide? Yeah, that's the farthest I can glide. I think it's in, we could glide over there, and I'll leave the video right there for you guys. Whee! Glide off into the sunset, right off into the sunset. Here we go. Whee! Hey, I know that there's a Jumanji. There's the Jumanji Island. And I overshot it a little bit. Crashed right into the tree. And we'll save the Jumanji Island for another video. So I kind of like the way this came out too. But we're home, honey, we're home. Jumanji Island. So that's a sneak peek of that. I hope you guys like this, and Phoenix Genesis, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.